welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be just a little different. Recently, I guess, going through some tough times in life, you kind of find some things things that you read or hear that kind of mean something to you, or they speak to you in some way or another, or it's just something that makes you feel good. I was browsing through YouTube like I normally do, and I came across this spoken word artist, I guess you could call her. Her name's Sarah Kay. For those of you that haven't heard of her, please go and check her out. I will link her channel to the bottom. I haven't seen many, but from the few that I have seen, she's probably one of my favorites. She got the opportunity to speak at a TED conference, spoke this poem that she came up with, or that she wrote, called If I Should Have a Daughter. It was probably one of the most amazing poems that I've ever heard, and probably one of the poems that I will always carry with me. I will always remember and go back to when I have a hard day, or just want a little pick-me-up. I would like to share it with you guys. So here it goes, and I hope you guys like it. If I should have a daughter instead of mom, she's gonna call me Point B. Because that way she knows that no matter what happens, she can always find her way to me. And I'm gonna paint solar system on the back of her hands, so she has to learn the entire universe before she can say, oh, I know that like the back of my hand. And she's gonna learn that life will kick you hard in the face, wait for you to get back up just so it can kick you in the stomach. But getting the wind knocked out of you is the only way to remind your lungs how much they like the taste of air. There is hurt here that cannot be fixed by band-aids or poetry. So the first time she realizes that Wonder Woman isn't coming, I'll make sure she knows that she doesn't have to wear the cape all by herself. Because it does not matter how wide you stretch your fingers, your hands will always be too small to catch all the pain you want to heal. Believe me, I tried. And baby, I'll tell her, don't keep your nose up in the air like that. I know that trick. I've done it a million times. You're just smelling for smoke so you can find the boy who lost everything in the fire to see if you can save him. Or else find the boy who lit the fire in the first place to see if you can change him. But I know she will anyway. So instead, I'll always keep an extra supply of chocolate and rain boots nearby, because there is no heartbreak that chocolate can't fix. Okay, there's a few heartbreaks that chocolate can't fix, but that's what the rain boots are for, because rain will wash away everything if you let it. I want her to look at the world through the underside of a glass-bottom boat, to look through a microscope of the galaxies that exist on the pinpoint of a human mind, because that's the way my mama taught me. There'll be days like this, when you open your hands to catch and you wind up with only blisters and bruises, when you step out of the phone booth and try to fly, and the very people you're trying to save are the ones stepping on your cape. When your boots will fill with rain and you're up to your knees in disappointment. And those are the very days you have all the more reason to say thank you. Because there's nothing more beautiful than the way the ocean refuses to stop kissing the shoreline no matter how many times it's sent away. You will put the wind in win some, lose some. You will put the star in starting over and over. And no matter how many landmines erupt in a minute, be sure your mind lands on the beauty of this funny place called life. And yes, on a scale of 1 to over-trusting, I am pretty damn naive. But I want her to know that this world is made out of sugar. It can crumble so easily, but don't be afraid to stick your tongue out and taste it. Baby, I'll tell her, remember that your mama is a warrior, and your papa is a warrior, and you're the girl with small hands and big eyes who never stops asking for more. Remember that good things come in 3, and so do bad things. Always apologize when you've done something wrong, but don't you ever apologize for the way your eyes refuse to stop shining. Your voice is small, but don't ever stop singing. And when they finally hand you heartache, when they slip you war and hatred under your door and offer you handouts on the street corners of cynicism and defeat, you tell them that they really ought to meet your mother.